Perfect. Sarvahari Bhaktani Jai Shri Krishna. Once again, another announcement. There is still space at the front, so those that are able to sit at the front, please do move forward. Alternatively, there is also space on the far right of the hall when you walk in. If you're looking for chairs, we would ask if you can kindly take your seats now. There will be time to meet the family at the end if you haven't had a chance to pay your respects. Given the timings, we'd like to start the bhajans, so kindly all take your seats and maintain some silence. Thank you.
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। या कुंदे दो तुषार हार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा
सर्व हरि भक्तों जय श्री कृष्ण, जय जलाराम, ओम नमः शिवाय। આજે આપણે સૌ બધા શિવભાઈની યાદીમાં આ પ્રાર્થનામાં ભેગા થયા છીએ। આજની પ્રાર્થના શરૂ કર્યા પહેલા સૌ સાથે મળીને 1 મિનિટ મૌન સાયલન્સ રાખશો। Before starting today's prarthnas, I humbly request that we all maintain a minute's silence in the memory of our dear Shiv, after which we'll start today's prarthna together.
शांति शांति शांति
We'll start off with a lovely prarthna. So સાથે મળીને બોલીએ।
તારે શરણે આવ્યો છે આત્મા તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા તારે શરણે આવ્યો છે આત્મા તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા અમે સાથે મળીને કરીએ પ્રાર્થના તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. ગણપતિને પ્રણામ, પાર્વતીને પ્રણામ, ગણપતિને પ્રણામ, પાર્વતીને પ્રણામ, શંકર દાદાને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. શંકર દાદાને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. બ્રહ્માદેવને પ્રણામ, વિષ્ણુદેવને પ્રણામ, બ્રહ્માદેવને પ્રણામ, વિષ્ણુદેવને પ્રણામ, મહાદેવને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. મહાદેવને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. અંબે માતાને પ્રણામ, ગાયત્રી માતાને પ્રણામ, અંબે માતાને પ્રણામ, ગાયત્રી માતાને પ્રણામ, આદ્ય શક્તિને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. આદ્ય શક્તિને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. શ્રીનાથજીને પ્રણામ, યમુનાજીને પ્રણામ, શ્રીનાથજીને પ્રણામ, યમુનાજીને પ્રણામ, મહાપ્રભુજીને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. મહાપ્રભુજીને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. જલારામને પ્રણામ, સાઈ બાબાને પ્રણામ, જલારામને પ્રણામ, સાઈ બાબાને પ્રણામ, હનુમાનને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. હનુમાનને મારા પ્રણામ રે, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. તારે શરણે આવ્યો છે આત્મા, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. તારે શરણે આવ્યો છે આત્મા, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. અમે સાથે મળીને કરીએ પ્રાર્થના, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. અમે સાથે મળીને કરીએ પ્રાર્થના, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા. હો તેને શાંતિ આપો ને પરમાત્મા, તેને શાંતિ આપો ને परमात्मा।
सुंदर सौने आवड़ते हुए वो राम भगवान નું ભજન બોલીએ. हे राम जग में साचो तेरो नाम. सौने विनंती करूँ कि हमारी साथे साथे बोले. सियावरे रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. राम हे राम
हे राम हे राम
हे राम हे राम राम हे राम. जग में साचो तेरो नाम. जग में साचो तेरो नाम. हे राम हे राम. सो साथी. राम हे राम. तुम ही माता तुम ही पिता है.
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है.
तुम ही माता तू ही पिता है.
तू ही माता तू ही पिता है.
तू ही तो है राधा का श्याम. हे राम हे राम हे राम. अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी. तो अंतर्यामी
सबका स्वामी.
तेरे चरणों में चारों धाम. हे राम
हे राम
सब साथे बोलिए.
हे राम हे राम.
तुम ही बिगाड़े तुम ही सवारे.
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे.
तुम ही बिगाड़े तुम ही सवारे.
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे.
इस जग का सारे का. हे राम हे राम हे राम हे राम. तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता.
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विदाता.
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता.
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विदाता.
तू ही सुबह तू ही श्याम हे राम हे राम हे राम हे राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
तो साथ बोलिए
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। The next bhajan was a request by the family. Very beautiful bhajan, the Kanuda bhajan. Kanji tari maa kaise padha, main Kanuda kaise. કાંજી તારી માં કેસે પણ અમે કાનુડો કેસું રે. કાંજી તારી માં કેસે પણ અમે કાનુડો કેસું રે. અટલો કેતા નહીં માને તો ગોકુળ મેળી દેસું રે.
કાંજી તારી માં કેસે પણ અમે કાનુડો કેશું રે. આટલું કેતા નહીં માને તો ગોકુળ મેલી દેશું રે.
કાંજી તારી માં કેસે પણ અમે કાનુડો કેસું.
આટલું કેતા નહીં માને તો ગોકુળ છોડી દેશું રે.
માખણ ખાતા નહીં આવડતું મુખ તું તારું હેઠું રે. ગોપીએ તારું ઘર કેરાણું જય કોણામાં બેઠો રે. કાંજી તારી માં કેસે પણ અમે કાનુડો કેસું રે. અટલું કેતા નહીં માને તો
ગોકુળ મેળી દેશું રે. કાંજી તારી માં કેશે તો અમે કાનુડો કેશું રે. આટલું કેતા નહીં માને તો ગોકુળ મેળી દેશું રે.
કાલો ઘેલો તારા કાલો ઘેલો તારા માત પિતાનો અમને સેના કોડે રે.
कर्म संजोगे आवी भेराणा आंगणा जोड़े जोड़े रे कांजी तारी माँ कैसे पण अमे कानूड़ो के सूरे अटलू के ता नहीं माने तो गोकुल मेली दे सूरे कांजी तारी माँ कैसे पण अमे कानूड़ो के सूरे
अटलों के ता नहीं माने तो गोकुड़ मेरी देशों रे
गुठड़िया भे गुठड़िया बेर हाल तो चल तो बोल तो कालू घेलू रे भले मड़िया में ता नरसिंहा स्वामी प्रेम भक्ति मारे लू रे
कांजी तारी माँ के शेपन हमें कानूड़ो के सूरे कांजी तारी माँ के शेपन हमें कानूड़ो के सूरे
अटलू के ता नहीं माने तो गोकुल मेली दे सूरे कांची तारी माँ के से पण
हमें कानूड़ो के सूरे अटलू के ता नहीं माने तो गोकुड़ मेरी देशों रे
प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की
A bhajan that everyone will know well. A beautiful bhajan, Achyutam Keshavam. If I can ask everyone to sing, kindly sing along.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् So साथे अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन
कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं
तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं तुम
मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं
कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं
बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं
बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
अच्युतं केशवं
कृष्ण दामोदरं
रामनारायणं
जानकी वल्लभम्
कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं
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 माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं
माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
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 श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय।
जलाराम बापा ने याद करिए।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री जलाराम बापानी जय, श्री वीरबाई मात की जय, भोजलराम बापानी जय।
A beautiful bhajan that says, "Ame tamara baad bapa, ame tamara baad, le jore sambhad bapa, le jore sambhad." The bhajan says that we are all Bapa's children. Ame tamara baad bapa. And we pray that Bhagwan takes care of each and every one of us. भूल चूक करिए आजीवन मा तो अमने अटकावो. That if we were to walk down the wrong path in life, if we were to take a wrong turn in life, we pray that Bapa stops us in our path. भूल चूक करिए आजीवन मा तो अमने अटकावो. And it goes on. भवसागरनी फूलवाड़ी मा साचो मार्ग बताओ. That don't just stop us when we're making a mistake. But in this world, Bhavsagarni Fulwadi ma, in this beautiful world that we live in, this very colorful world that we live in, Sacho Marg batao, show us the right path, lead us along the right way. વચ્ચે વચ્ચે ભજન માં બાપાનું નામ લેવાશે, ધૂન ગવાશે. સૌને વિનંતી કરું કે ધૂનમાં જોડાય અમારી સાથે.
राम नाम में लीन है, देखत सब मेरा, ताके पद वंदन करूं. जय जय श्री जलाराम. अमे तुम्हारा बाड़ बापा, अमे तुम्हारा बाड़. ले जोरे संभाड़ बापा, ले जोरे संभाड़. अमे तुम्हारा बाड़ बापा, अमे तुम्हारा बाड़. ले जोरे संभाड़ बापा, ले जोरे संभाड़. अमे तुम्हारा बाड़ बापा, अमे तुम्हारा बाड़.
ले झोरे संभाड़ बापा, ले झोरे संभाड़.
भूल चुक करिए आजीवन मां तो यमने अटकावो. भूल चुक करिए आजीवन मां तो यमने अटकावो. ભવસાગરની ફૂલવાડી માં સાચો માર્ગ બતાવો બાપા, સાચો માર્ગ બતાવો. ભવસાગરની ફૂલવાડી માં સાચો માર્ગ બતાવો બાપા, સાચો માર્ગ બતાવો. અમે તમારા બાળ બાપા, અમે તમારા બાળ. લેજો રે સંભાળ બાપા, લેજો રે સંભાળ. જય જલારામ બાપા, જય જલારામ. બોલીએ સાથે. જય જલારામ બાપા, જય જલારામ. વીરપુર વાડા જલિયાણ જોગી રામ ભક્ત કહેવાતા. વીરપુર વાડા જલિયાણ જોગી રામ ભક્ત કહેવાતા. સેવક જનની વાટે વાલા ઝટપટ દોડી જાતા બાપા, ઝટપટ દોડી જાતા. સેવક જનની વાટે વાલા ઝટપટ દોડી બાપા, ઝટપટ દોડી જાતા. અમે તમારા બાળ બાપા, અમે તમારા બાળ. લેજો રે સંભાળ બાપા, લેજો રે સંભાળ. અમે તમારા બાળ બાપા, અમે તમારા બાળ. લેજો રે સંભાળ બાપા, લેજો રે સંભાળ. જય જલારામ બાપા, જય જલારામ. 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 પ્રેમ से बोलो श्री जलाराम बापाની જય.
सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री कृष्ण कन्या लाल की जय. હું તારી બોલાવું છે પ્રભુ, મારી ખબર તું લે. આ તો તારી મારી બેની વાત છે, કોઈ ત્રીજું ન જાની લે. હું તારી બોલાવું છે પ્રભુ, મારી ખબર તું લે. આ તો તારી મારી બેની વાત છે, કોઈ ત્રીજું ન જાની લે. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ.
સૌ સાથે મળીને બોલીએ. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ. સીતારામ સીતારામ સીતારામ.
मारी वाणी अविचल वहे, जो तू संगाथे रहे। वाणी अविचल वहे,
जो तू संगाथ रहे।
हो जी हो मन तारो इशारो दे, तारी बात तू काने कहे। मने पागल बनाव्यो ते, तारू शरण स्वीकारू मैं।
હું તારી બોલાવું જે, પ્રભુ મારી ખબર તું લે।
આ તો તારી મારી બેની વાત છે,
કોઈ ત્રીજો ન જાણી લે।
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम।
सौ साथ
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। राधे श्याम
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम।
मने पुनीत थावा दे, तारा गुण लगावा दे। हो जी हो मने एवा लावा दे, जेमा सत्य कमावा दे। ज्यां कावा दावा छे, राम भक्तन जावा दे। हूँ तारी बोलावूं जे, प्रभु मारी खबर तू ले।
આ તો તારી મારી બેની વાત છે, કોઈ ત્રીજો ન જાણી લે।
जलाराम जलाराम जलाराम। जलाराम जलाराम जलाराम। जलाराम जलाराम जलाराम। जलाराम जलाराम जलाराम।
जलाराम जलाराम
जलाराम
जलाराम।
जलाराम जलाराम।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की जय। शंभो शरणे पड़ी मागूं घड़ी रे घड़ी, कष्ट कापो दया करी शिव दर्शन आपो शंभो शरणे पड़ी मांगो घड़ी रे घड़ी कष्ट कापो दया करी शिव दर्शन आपो शंभो शरणे पड़ी मांगो घड़ी रे घड़ी
कष्ट कापो दया करी शिव दर्शन आपो
तमे भक्तो ना दुख हरनारा शुभ सोनो सदा करनारा
तम भक्तो ना दुख हरनारा
शुभ सोनो सदा करनारा हूँ तो मंदमती तारी अकड़ गति कष्ट कापो दया करी शिव दर्शन आपो शंभो शरणे पड़ी मांगो घड़ी रे घड़ी कष्ट कापो दया करी शिव दर्शन आपो अंगे भस्म श्मशाननी छोली संगे राखो सदा भूत तोड़ी अंगे भस्म श्मशाननी छोली संगे राखो सदा भूत तोड़ी भाले तिलक करूं कंठे विष धर्यूं अमृत आपो दया करी शिव दर्शन आपो दया करी शिव दर्शन आपो दर्शन आपो दर्शन आपो दर्शन आपो। प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की जय।
સાથે મળીને શિવ ભગવાનનું નામ લે નાનકડી એવી ધૂન બોલશું તે પછી હવે સોમપતિયાને અંજલિ ગીત લેશું.
श्रीमापति महादेव की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
ओम हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय. हर हर भोले. नमः शिवाय.
સાથે મળીને હવે સોમપતિયા બોલીએ. Abba Sompatiya is a very beautiful pratna. The pratna teaches us that if we leave everything to Bhagwan, we truly believe that we're going to give him all of our worries, then we truly trust him. Abba Sompatiya is a जीवन का सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में. I'm going to leave Bhagwan all of my worries because I trust that Bhagwan will make it all okay. हे जीत तुम्हारे हाथों में और हार तुम्हारे हाथों में. It feels very difficult for me to explain this right now in these circumstances. But it explains that winning or losing, jeet or har,
the good times, the bad times, the easy times, or the more difficult times, it's all because Bhagwan has meant it to be that way. है जीत तुम्हारे हाथों में और हार तुम्हारे हाथों में. But the Pratna teaches us a few more things. जो जग में रहूं तो ऐसे रहूं जो जल में कमल का फूल रहे. We've all seen the way a lotus flower lives. In the most murkiest of waters, out comes this very beautiful, this very pure, this very shining flower. And it says there that जो जग में रहूं तो ऐसे रहूं जो जल में कमल का फूल रहे. That I want to live in this world in a way that it doesn't matter what the world is around me. I want to rise. I want to rise above. I don't want to be just like that lotus flower, looking beautiful. Truly a beautiful प्रार्थना. So साथ में बढ़िया बोलिए. अब सौंप दिया इस जीवन का सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में. सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में. ये जीत तुम्हारे हाथों में
और हार तुम्हारे हाथों में. और हार तुम्हारे हाथों में.
मेरा निश्चय बस एक यही, एक बार तुम्हें पा जाऊं मैं. एक बार तुम्हें पा जाऊं मैं.
अर्पण कर जो दुनिया भर का सब प्यार तुम्हारे हाथों में. सब प्यार तुम्हारे हाथों में.
जो जग में रहूं तो ऐसे रहूं जो जल में कमल का फूल रहे. जो जल में कमल का फूल रहे.
सब गुण दोष समर्पित हो करतार तुम्हारे हाथों में. भगवान तुम्हारे हाथों में.
यदि मानव का मुझे जन्म मिले तो तब चरणों का पुजारी बनूं. तो तब चरणों का पुजारी बनूं.
इस पूजक की एक एक रग का होतार तुम्हारे हाथों में. होतार तुम्हारे हाथों में.
जब जब संसार का कैदी बनूं निष्काम भाव से कर्म करूं. निष्काम भाव से कर्म करूं.
फिर अंत समय में प्राण थे जो निराकार तुम्हारे हाथों में. साकार तुम्हारे हाथों में.
मुझ में तुझ में बस भेद यही. मैं नर हूँ तुम नारायण हो. मैं नर हूँ तुम नारायण
तुम्हारे हाथों में, संसार तुम्हारे हाथों में।
अब सौंप दिया इस जीवन का सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में, सब भार तुम्हारे हाथों में। हे जीत तुम्हारे हाथों में और हार तुम्हारे हाथों में और हार तुम्हारे हाथों में। સાથે મળીને અંજલિ ગીત બોલશું. The Anjali Geet is a personal prayer. So in that way, when we sing the Anjali Geet, I'm going to request every single one of us to put our hands together, to close our eyes and sing this together. Because the very first line of the Anjali Geet says, "He na jodi haath paaye premathi so maagiye," that we are putting our hands together and together we pray. Premathi so maagiye. શરણું મળે સાચું તમારું એ હૃદયથી માગીએ. That we pray with our hearts, that this very beautiful soul gets the peace that it truly deserves. So let's all come together, put our hands together, close our eyes. And sing together. हे नाथ जोड़ी हाथ पाए प्रेम थी सौ मागिए शरणु मड़े साचो तमारो ए हृदय थी मागिए जे जीव आव्यो आप पास शरण माय अपनावे जो परमात्मा हे आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो बड़ी कर बना योगे करी जे कूड़ माये अवतरे त्या पूर्ण प्रेमे ओ प्रभु जी आपनी भक्ति करे लख चौरासी ना बंधनों ने लक्ष्य मालय काप जो परमात्मा हे आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो परमात्मा हे आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो जन्मो जन्म सत्संगति कीरतार पारयो तार जो आलोक ने परलोक मां तव प्रेम रग रग व्याप जो परमात्मा ते आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो मणि मोक्ष के सुख स्वर्गना आशायुरे विनथी द्यो देह दुर्लभ मानवीनो भजन करवा पावथी साचूं बतावी रूप श्री रण छोड़ हृदये स्थापजो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो
આજે જે સૌ સાથે મળીને ભજન અને પ્રાર્થના કરી તેનું પુણ્ય શિવભાઈના આત્માને શાંતિ મળે તે માટે સૌ સાથે મળીને 3 વાર શ્રી કૃષ્ણ અર્પણ કરશું.
ओम श्री कृष्णाय अर्पणमस्तु ओम श्री कृष्णाय अर्पणमस्तु ओम श्री कृष्णाय अर्पणमस्तु ओम ध्यौ शांति अंतरिक्ष गुं शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापः शांति औषधयः शांति वनस्पतयः शांति विश्वे देवाः शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांतिरेव शांति समा शांतिरेधि ओ शांति शांति शांति
સર્વ હરિભક્તોને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય જલારામ. If I can now call the family to say a few words. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Jalaram. This is the hardest speech we will ever have to do, so please excuse us if we take a moment. On behalf of Manoj and Sejal, the Thakrar and Karya families, we would like to say a few words about our dearest Shiv. Firstly, we want to provide our heartfelt thanks to all the calls, messages, and visits. It's provided us with a lot of comfort and strength at this enormously difficult time. We'd also like to thank Akhil and Rikhil for conducting some beautiful bhajans for us this evening. Shiv entered the world on 12th February 2011 to his beloved parents, Sejal and Manoj. He was loved from the moment he was born. Our Kaki and Kaka remember the stream of visitors who came to meet Shiv when he was first born. And that never changed. Shiv was always surrounded by friends and family. The first thing everyone says about Shiv is his most beautiful smile, which was the same smile he gave us as a young baby to the day he left us. And this will forever be imprinted in our memories and hearts. Despite what he went through physically and mentally, he never showed this and was happiest when around those dearest to him. He kept that smile going, and when asked how he was, he always said, I'm good, I'm good. Shiv always had such an interest in everything around him. From a young age, he could name any car model, including which family members drove which cars, and had a fascination with roads, motorways, and speed limits. He would tell his dad off for going even 1 mile over the speed limit. Shiv was a foodie. He's very particular about his food. Each meal his mum made, he gave his feedback on what needed more or less. He loved cooking and would love chopping and adding the ingredients into the pot and deciding what the menu was at his kitchen that was designed especially for him. His favorite meal was mac and cheese, but not just any mac and cheese. He had a league table, his favorite being the one served at David Lloyd. This is the only reason why he agreed to go swimming there every week. While Shiv couldn't be as active as he would have liked to be, it didn't stop him mastering his Nintendo Switch. He spent as much time as he could get away with playing his favorite game, FIFA. However, what he wanted most was a PlayStation 5. And like everything, his parents fulfilled his wish, and he got one for his 12th birthday. In the short time he used it, he was so happy and mastered FIFA on there too. Shiv, however, had one true passion beyond all else, and that was football, and in particular, his team, Liverpool FC. He'd been to Anfield and Wembley many times with his dad. He never missed a game. On his desk, he has an LFC calendar with all the upcoming matches written down and what channel they're going to be shown on. He was so knowledgeable about the game. He would be able to call offside decisions before the ref even spotted them. Nothing got past him. His love of LFC was so deep that the wheels of his wheelchair, his clothes, his backpack, everything, you name it, it was Liverpool branded. Watching football will never be the same for us. As much as Shiv loved watching football, he loved power chair football and playing for his team, Aspire PFC. He had a real talent for it, playing in many matches and even met the England power chair team captain. Shiv had his own aspirations to one day play for England and captain the team.
Shiv wanted to explore the world and had many enjoyable holidays with his parents. One of his earliest trips at 18 months old was to Mauritius, where he captured the hearts of the staff immediately, and nothing was too much for him, as with always for Shiv. Shiv had the most memorable trip to Disney World, Florida in 2017, where he was overjoyed to meet his favorite Disney characters, especially Winnie the Pooh. And most recently, Shiv's enjoyed a holiday to Turkey for his dad's birthday, filled with precious memories. Shiv loved school, enjoying his primary years at Whitchurch School and making some wonderful friends before starting Whitmore High School in September. His favourite lesson was PE, and even given the circumstances, his strength and determination carried through with him participating in the lessons. Shiv was one of the few children I know who didn't like missing a day of school. His loss is felt at school, with his teaching assistant sharing a few words about him. Shiv was a kind soul loved by all his peers. All his friends always supported him and were there for him, whether it be at PE, playtime, or group activities in class. They were all a part of his journey. He was very polite and respectful to everyone at school, always smiling. He loved school and never wanted to miss any bit of it. Shiv's joy at becoming a kaka and mama were there for all to see. He was so happy being surrounded by his nieces and nephews. He just wanted to play and giggle with them, and in those moments there was nothing but pure joy on his face. Even when they were apart, Shiv would always talk about the kids, and equally, the kids couldn't wait to see their Shiv Kaka, Shiv Mama again. Our girls, Ava and Sienna, had a bond with Shiv that was unmatched and reciprocal, more than anything we've ever seen. School holidays centre on when they will see Shiv Kaka, birthday guest lists start with Shiv Kaka, and the first question whenever we have a family function is, will Shiv Kaka be there? Shiv, they will never forget you, and your bond goes beyond the boundaries of heaven and earth. Kaka and Kaki, you filled Shiv's 12 years with a lifetime of memories and nothing but joy and laughter. You gave him everything he could possibly need, ensuring he never felt different, and you gave him his independence, which kept him strong and allowed him to know anything was possible. The three of you were the strongest team. You gave him strength, and we know he gave you that back. In 2014, Shiv was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Kaka and Kaki were devastated, but they quickly used that strength to launch Smile with Shiv, focusing on further research into DMD, becoming experts in the condition, and raising over £500,000 for the cause. Their strength and determination is inspirational and testament to the people they are. They are so grateful to everyone who has supported them with Smile with Shiv. A lot of you are here today. Your support and fundraising has been instrumental in the progress they have made. We hope this continues to help more boys in the future. Kaka and Kaki, although we know there are dark days ahead, you will find your light again, and until then, we will surround you and give you the strength to keep fighting. We love you. To end, we would like to share a poem for Shiv written by a fellow mum whose son has DMD. In memory of Shiv, so young and brave, whose life was taken by Duchenne's cruel fate, he fought with courage, strength and grace, but sadly it was not enough to escape. He was only 12 when he left this world, leaving behind memories that will never grow old, a smile that lit up the darkest of days, a heart so big, full of love and grace. Though he's gone, his spirit lives on in the hearts of those who loved him and beyond. He touched so many lives in his short time here, and his memory will forever be held dear. Rest in peace, dear Shiv. You'll never be forgotten. Your legacy will continue to live on, and though our hearts are heavy with grief, we'll hold on to the memories and find comfort and relief. We'll now pass to Sandip, Shiv's mama, Jessica Krishna.
Jessica Krishna. Thank you, Seven and Neera, for capturing and sharing with us Shiv's kind, loving, and fun personality. None of which will come as a surprise to all of Shiv's friends and his family, as I'm sure they have his beautiful smile imprinted on their hearts, as I'm sure all of you who met Shiv have it too. I'd like to share today with you Shiv's legacy, what he's left for us. Some people can live 100 years and not leave a legacy. Shiv has left us a legacy and a message. And I'm going to give you that message, and I'd like you to take it home with you today, please. Some of his friends who I've seen here today already know that Shiv got his first job last year at the young age of 11 at Whitchurch School. He was selling stationery at the school shop. One day he came, we were having tea after he finished his shift at the school shop, and I said to him, "Well done, Shiv. Well done for getting your first job." And I jokingly asked him, "So, how much do you get paid?" And he looked at me with his wry smile And he said, Mama, I don't get paid. I said, oh. He said, Mama, all the money that we get from selling rubbers and rulers and pens and pencils goes to the school and they use it for good causes. And I looked at him. And realized that for Shiv, working to help for the benefit of others is something that he's grown up with him. He's grown up with. It's something that his mum and his dad have instilled in him from the age of 4 through the charity and fundraising work with Smile with Shiv for the aid of Duchenne boys, Duchenne UK. And this is Shiv's first legacy, his first message I'd like you to take home with you, which is, regardless of our ability or our disability that we may have, we all have the capability to do something for the benefit of others. Now I'd like to tell you about Shiv's activities, which Neera touched on. In spite of Shiv's muscular difficulties, Shivi managed to do horse riding, rock climbing, zip wire activities, paragliding, dry slope skiing, water skiing, swimming, and of course, his favorite sport of all, which was power chair football. He played for Aspire power chair football team, and his dream was to one day captain England, the England power chair team. And that's his second part of his legacy, his second message that he's left for us, which is that sometimes things happen in our lives which we have no control over. And often these things are unjust, they are not fair, and they cannot be rationally explained. And whilst we may not be able to control these things when they happen to us, what we can control is how we choose to deal with them. Just as Shiv has dealt with things in his life. So that's his second message. And the third part of his legacy, his message, is encouraged by his parents, the way in which Shiv lived not to allow his disability to stop him from living an active and fulfilled life. And in doing so, he normalized disability. All his friends at school, he did that for himself, but he also normalized disability for all his friends and all of us who are around him. And in this way, small way, what he has shown us is that in this small way, he has shown us all that when we come across others who may not have the same ability as us, this doesn't have to be a barrier or a problem at all. Sejo Manoj, Nana and Nani, Atubai, Binaben, and all our family know that if we want to keep Shiv smiling as he looks down on us from heaven, which I know he is, all we have to do is keep spreading the message of his legacy. That's all we have to do. So please, take this home with you today, and if you possibly can, please put it in action for Shiv. Jai Shri Krishna, and God bless you. Thank you. And finally, for those that did not get the communication, the funeral will be held at Amersham Crematorium on Friday 31st at 4:45. Jai Shri Krishna.
Hello.
If you can kindly remain seated just for a few more minutes, the family are going to say Jai Shri Krishnas before everyone gets up, so please kindly remain seated. Thank you.
Apologies that we've taken a bit longer than expected, but do bear with us. Just very quickly, we'll just do Jai Shri Krishna, yeah? Okay.
Golagwasi, Param Vaishnu, Amara Bhai Shiv Thakrana, Sarva Vaishnu ne, Jai Shri Krishna. Golagwasi, Param Vaishnu, Amara Bhai Shiv Thakrana, Sarva Vaishnu ne, Jai Shri Krishna. Golagwasi, Param Vaishnu, Amara Bhai Shiv Thakrana, Sarva Vaishnu ne, Jai Shri Krishna. Golagwasi, Param Vaishnu, Amar Pitrona, Sarva Vaishnu ne, Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you very much. The family will be standing up on one side of the hall. For those that haven't paid their respects and condolences, please kindly do line up. For those that have already met the family, we request that you don't come and join the line again, given the number of people here, and you kindly exit from the back. Thank you so much.
You walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love.
For those that wish to we wish to meet the family, if you can kindly go to the far end of the hall and make a line through the front. Thank you. If you can kindly go to the far end of the hall and then come across the front. Thank you so much.